Sunny Scottsdale, Arizona. Penn State just wrapped up its Fiesta Bowl Media Day as the Lions set to play Washington on Saturday at 4 p.m. ESPN will televise. The Nittany Lions had about 50 members of the team here, plus all the assistant coaches for a meet and greet with the media. They were here for about 30 minutes, and there was a few minutes with athletic director Sandy Barber at the end of the event. And I'll tell you what, we learned a good bit today. We learned that Saquon Barkley still has not made his NFL decision. We learned that Tommy Stevens has not yet decided whether he wants to maybe transfer out of Penn State or stay. We learned that James Franklin has a lot of thoughts and respects for the Washington Huskies. But overall, there weren't too many takeaways that will make a whole bunch of news, at least not initially. But I do think that when you look at the future of this Penn State program and how things will play out, Tommy Stevens has a decision to make, Saquon Barkley has a decision to make, and both of them are going to take their time to do so. So we don't know too much about those guys just yet. I will say this, there were a lot of younger guys available today, and you can see and tell the difference between Lamont Wade, Tariq Castro-Fields, Eter Gross-Matos. They're different kids from when they got to campus. They all talked about being more mature, about knowing to get into the film and the playbook and things along those lines. And I think that's why you've seen them make a significant impact so far in the 2017 season with one game to go, and you'll see those guys really improve going into 2018. A couple other newsy notes to get to. John Reed, the injured corner, out with a knee injury since the spring. He says he plans to return 100% in 2018 to be obviously what he would expect to be a starter for the Nittany Lions. So I think that's good news. Most expected him to be back. He's been doing coach work and rehab, of course, over the last few weeks and months, but he will be back for sure. Torrance Brown isn't so sure. He said he has looked into a medical red shirt a little bit, not a whole lot so far, but he might consider coming back if he's able to get that. Of course, he went out early in the year with an ankle injury. Most expect he'd be able to get a medical red shirt, but he hasn't made a decision yet either. So we have lots of decisions not yet made. That's pretty much the news of the day. Here from sunny Scottsdale, Arizona, we'll leave you with some scenes around the complex. This is the JW Camelback Marriott in Scottsdale. Penn State will play about 30 minutes from here on Saturday. We'll talk to you then.